Order. It is 5:02 for the annual reorganization meeting, January 4th, 2023. At this time, I'd like to ask everyone to please stand for the flag salute. Reading of the Sunshine Statement. In compliance with the New Jersey Open Public Meeting Law, commonly referred to as the Sunshine Law, the Vineland Board of Education has caused notice and posting of this meeting to be sent to the following, announcing time and place thereof, agenda, etc. The Daily Journal, SNJ Today, the Press of Atlantic City, Nuestra Comunidad, Visto Bueno, the Clerk for the City of Vineland, and the Administrative Office Public Bulletin Board. At this time, I would like to invite Mayor Finucci to swear in our new and/or returning members. We are going to begin with Ms. Cadaspati. Mayor Finucci.
So you've got a Bible? My man. Already prepared. I think you know the drill. Superintendent Yano, thank you very much. Turn that way. That way they can picture you correctly. I'm going to read it out here so it can be read into the record accordingly. Mrs. Cadaspati, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Kimberly Cadaspati, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in this state and in the United States under the authority of the people. So help me God. I, Kimberly Cadaspati, solemnly swear that I possess the qualifications prescribed by law for the office of a member of the Board of Education, and that I will faithfully, justly, and impartially perform all the duties of that office according to the best of my ability. So help me God. Congratulations.
Next, we will swear in Mr. Fiocchi.
Hi, buddy. You want to borrow one? Chief, may we borrow your Bible, sir? Thank you. Listen, it's not often that you're allowed to have God in a public school, so take it when you can get it. Yep. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Nicholas Fiocchi, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same and to the government established in the United States and in this state under the authority of the people. So help me God. I, Nicholas Fiocchi, solemnly swear that I possess the qualifications prescribed by law for the office of a member of the Board of Education, and that I will faithfully, justly, and impartially perform all the duties of that office according to the best of my ability. So help me God. Congratulations.
Next, we will have Mr. Sabrana. Please join us. Thank you.
I understand there is no rental fee for that tonight. John, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Faustino Sobrana,
I, Faustino Sobrana,
do solemnly swear
solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of New Jersey,
of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear
and I will bear
true faith
true faith
and allegiance to the same
to the same
and to the government established
and the government established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
So help me God.
So help me God.
I, Faustino Sobrana,
I, Faustino Sobrana,
solemnly swear
solemnly swear
that I possess the qualifications
that I possess the qualifications
prescribed by law
prescribed by law
for the office of
for the office of
a member of the Board of Education,
a member of the Board of Education,
and that I will faithfully,
and I will faithfully,
justly,
justly,
and impartially perform
and impartially perform
all the duties of that office
all the duties of that office
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Mayor Finucci, for joining us this evening. Okay. I would like to request a roll call.
Ms. Acosta,
Here.
Mrs. Cottospoti,
Here.
Ms. Fabry, Mr. Fiocchi,
Yes. Here.
Mr. Holmes,
Here.
Mr. Rivera,
Here.
Mr. Sobrana,
Here.
Mr. Silva,
Here.
Ms. Spinelli.
Here.
At this time, I would like to request that Mr. DeSanto explain the nomination and voting process.
Thank you, Mr. Yano. Mr. Yano, as chair, temporary chair, will receive nominations for the office of president. The nomination does not need a second. In the event that there's more than one nominee, we will take the nominees in order that they were nominated. If that person gets 5 votes, then that person is elected. If there's one person nominated, then you'll close the nominations and take the vote on that. And the same process is repeated for vice president.
Thank you, sir. At this time, do we have any nominations for president?
Mr. Superintendent, I nominate Megan Spinelli for president.
Okay.
I second that motion.
Are there any other nominees? Okay, so we're going to close the nominations. Roll call.
Ms. Acosta,
Yes.
Ms. Cottospoti,
Yes.
Mr. Fiocchi,
Yes.
Mr. Holmes,
Yes.
Mr. Rivera,
Yes.
Mr. Sobrana,
Yes.
Mr. Silva,
Yes.
Ms. Spinelli.
Yes.
Motion carries. Ms. Spinelli is now president.
Good evening. Thank you, everyone. At this time, I would like to take nominations for the Vice President.
Mr. President, I'd like to nominate Mrs. Kim Cottospoti.
Roll call, please. Any other nominations? Seeing none?
Ms. Acosta,
Yes.
Mrs. Cottospoti,
Yes.
Mr. Fiocchi,
Yes.
Mr. Holmes,
Yes.
Mr. Rivera,
Yes.
Mr. Sobrana,
Yes.
Mr. Silva,
Yes.
Ms. Spinelli.
Yes.
Motion carries. Ms. Cottospoti is now Vice President.
Okay. Congratulations, Ms. Cottospoti. Moving on, public comment on agenda items or any other matters. Please limit yourself to 3 minutes, and you can come to the podium, and we do have our timer up here, and please state your name. We have no yellow sheets at this time. Moving on to recommendations of the board superintendent.
Recommending for discussion and approval the readoption of bylaws and policies, A, and B, acceptance of the 2022 annual school election results.
Any questions or comments? Seeing none, do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Ms. Acosta,
Yes.
Mrs. Codispoti,
Yes.
Mr. Fiocchi,
Yes.
Mr. Holmes,
Yes.
Mr. Rivera,
Yes.
Mr. Sobrana,
Yes.
Mr. Silva,
Yes.
Ms. Spinelli.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay, moving on to board member remarks. I will start with Mr. Rivera.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to welcome back Mrs. Codispoti, Mr. Fiocchi, and Mr. Sobrana, three people that I've grown to work with the last 2 years now. I've learned from each one of them what it is to be a board member, what it is to have dedication to being a board member and to this district and to this city. So thank you for that and welcome back. Let's look forward to the rest of this school year. It's going to be a great school year, what's left of it, and I'm looking forward to all the events and all the activities and all our successes of our students. Thank you and have a good night.
Thank you. Mr. Sobrana.
Thank you. Thank you to Mayor Finucci for officiating tonight's swearing-in ceremony. Our friendship stretches back to the days when I was an employee and he was a Board of Education member. It was quite clear to me right from the very first day he was in office that he was bound for higher office and many personal and professional accomplishments. Since then, he has been not only a trusted colleague, but a great friend. Thank you, Anthony. I also want to thank with all my heart my incredible wife, Carla. She has supported me in every possible way, especially when I explained to her that serving on this board was something very important to me. She has somehow managed to balance the many demands of our personal life and also her family life while I was serving on this board. She also had to include her second act career at Rowan University in that. Carla, you have taught me very much about love and sacrifice, but with a soft voice and great intelligence. My family members and many friends have helped me since I first sought this office in 2015. I'm humbled by their support and also from so many people in this community where I have lived my entire life and I love deeply. Thank you to all of them. I'm also honored and humbled to have been elected now for the 4th time. It's been a great privilege to have served with my colleagues, Mrs. Kim Codispoti and Mr. Nick Fiocchi. I believe that as incumbents, we have been given a mandate to lead, and I am certain we will, to the best of our abilities. As for my personal agenda, I remain committed to the recreating of a robust communications program with significant student contact. I also want to support an administration that hires the very best candidate for every position. And when the time comes for inevitable change, those changes are necessary, fair, and conducted with great consideration for the lives of those involved. However this term unfolds, I will be forever grateful and proud of the opportunity to serve the students, their families, our talented and hardworking employees, and also the taxpayers. Thank you.
Mr. Silva.
Yes, I'd like to welcome back Ms. Codispoti, Mr. Fiocchi, and Mr. Sobrana. I'd like to thank Mr. Codispoti for bringing the Bible to making this happen, and I am looking forward to working with you guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Fiocchi.
Good evening. I would just like to say thank you to all the voters that faith in me to support me for another term. Congratulations to Mr. Sobrana, Mrs. Codispoti. I look forward to working together with everybody to help our students become the best versions of themselves. Thank you.
Mr. Holmes.
Yes, good to see you. our mayor here tonight, and freeholder-elect Victoria Lodes here as well. Congratulations to our incumbent board members that have been elected to serve another term. Look forward to working with all of you. Thanks.
Ms. Acosta.
Good evening. I'd like to wish each and every one of you a very happy new year. With the start of this new year, I am so very happy to have Ms. Cadaspati, Mr. Fiocchi, and Mr. Sobrana joining the board again. Each of these board members have brought to all of us dedication, compassion, sincerity, and above all, love for students. So I am very, very grateful that they chose to continue their public service, and I am looking forward to working with each and every one of you. I'd like to also congratulate Ms. Spinelli and Ms. Cadaspati in their leadership roles, and looking forward to a very successful 2023 for our families that are here, as well as our students. Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Cadaspati.
I would like to thank my family, my daughter who's here, and my husband who has supported me through all 3 of these terms now that I'm getting ready to start on my 3rd term. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. You know, it's been a really rough month for me, and having all of your support up here meant a lot, and I really appreciate it. To my friends and to the voters who supported my reelection to the Vineland Board of Education, thank you so much. A special thank goes out to Mayor Finucci, who graciously took the time to swear in Mr. Fiocchi, Mr. Sobrana, and myself. I know how crazy your schedule is, so I really appreciate it. Thank you, Ms. Lodes, for coming tonight. I know you're getting busy and getting ready to be sworn in also. People ask me over the course of my campaign, why do I want to run again? My answer is very simple: the students. I want to make sure that Vineland's educational environment is as good as I can get it for them, because they are our future. I'm excited that our industrial arts program that has been pushed by Mr. Fiocchi, I pushed for it, Mr. Sobrana, pretty much Mr. Rivera, many of the board members have pushed for this, and we are finally going back into the trades. They're going to be learning skills for jobs like construction, auto mechanics, plumbing, heating, which will benefit our students in our area and the community at large. I will say this again: I would love to see us partner up with local businesses, the city and the county, to provide internships for our students. Having the industrial arts program back at Vineland will benefit everyone. But it is important to get back to the fundamentals: reading, writing, and arithmetic, things that are basic and a great foundation for our students. Finally, I'm looking forward to working together once again with this board and administration to keep our district moving forward. Thank you, Ms. Spinelli, for working well. We worked well together last year. I'm looking to work with you again this year, and congratulations on becoming president. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you all for coming, and God bless you.
Thank you. Mr. Yano.
Thank you. I want to welcome back our staff and our students. Happy New Year. Kids came back ready to go. Staff came back most willingly. Some, having a hard time waking up in the morning, but we're back to our routines, and we're loving every minute of it. Congratulations to our incumbents, Ms. Cadaspati, Mr. Fiocchi, Mr. Sobrana, for rejoining and continuing the work that we established this past year and pushing forward into the future. Again, congratulations to Ms. Spinelli, Board President, Ms. Cadaspati, Vice President of the Board. We've got a lot of work to do this year, and I know that we will make a great team to continue to do what's right for the students of Vineland. I also want to thank Mayor Finucci for being out here this evening and support. Having a strong partnership between schools and city is the way to move the whole community forward, so I hope to continue that work together. Thank you.
Thank you. I promised everyone I would keep the meeting short. So congratulations to all of our re-elected incumbents. Thank you to Mayor Finucci for coming out, and congratulations to my friend Victoria Lodes as a new commissioner, and for all the family and friends that came out to support everyone tonight. Happy New Year, and with that, I would like to adjourn the meeting.
New motion.
Do I have a motion?
So moved.